Welcome back, guys. So today we're going to talk about how to call our smart contract function from a web app. Our web app will be our client, and then our server side will be our contract code. That's it. Now, before we do that, we need to explain a few things. One is the ABI content file, which is a binary application binary interface, enables us to call a function, and three things you need to have in order to call any function. You need to sign that transaction, so you need a signer right there. Okay, I'm just talking over here. So these are things we're gonna do today. And then you need ABI, the application binary interface, enable you to call your smart function, and then contract address. All right, that's it. So let's go to quick demonstration here. So quick explanation. I'll go explain this one. Easy one to do. So when you need to understand the comparison process in order to understand how you can call your smart contract function. Okay. So you have a smart contract. You compile. When you compile, you get a bytecode and an ABI file content file, and then you deploy. You obtain a contract address. So you need a contract address to call. You need an ABI to call, and you need a signer to sign that transaction. Three things. That's it. Now, there's another diagram here which explains well the comparison process. You have a front end, you compile, you get an ABI bytecode, you deploy, you get the bits and bytes. So bits and bytes will be inside your network, basically your computer. All right. And this is equivalent to lighting. So the compilation is equivalent to lighting to the blockchain network. Okay, the reading is, you need a bits byte. So the reading is where you can pay attention. You have to have ABI now in order to read or call your smart function to your web app. All right, that's it. So let's go back to our code. I'll explain a few things, how to generate the ABI file. So when you deploy, when you compile this code right here, the server-side code, under the artifact code, go under artifact, and then under contract over here, you should see your smart contract JSON file. And you can see there is this ABI, application binary interface. Under here, you have all your functions. In our case, we add only two functions: get number of smiles and set number of smiles. That's it, guys. So we're gonna call those two functions. Now you're gonna copy this JSON file and go to your web app client. So this is my web app. Go to under the src and then app.js. You're gonna have, like I told you, three things. So I have the JSON, which is ABI, contract ABI, application binary interface. I have contract address, as I shown you in diagram, and then you have a signer. How you get a signer? You get a signer from Ether. So you have to import this in order to get a signer. And then that's it. So you should be able to call your two functions, or any number of functions for that matter. So you have these two functions: get smile and set number of smiles. This is how we call contract. You have to pass contract address, so we define above, ABI and signer. This is, just pay attention here. Now, how to get a signer? This is how you get a signer. You have to get a provider. A provider here, it can be like, for our case, is MetaMask. So that will give us the signer. So the signer, and then you put your signer here, ABI, like I've shown you how to get it, contract address, I've shown you how to obtain it. When you deploy, it will actually give you an address, and we have seen here. If you haven't watched, please watch my previous video. I've demonstrated that already. All right, that's it. So you're gonna just start your app, npm start, and once that's set, it will. We should be able to call our functions. So basically, I just created a button to call our functions, and I attach this code to that button. It's right here. So you can see it's just very simple. It's a click button. I'm calling this my code, and when I place it, to call my function. All right. So I'll show you, just give me a second here. It's compiling. It is still compiling. Let me see if it's already done. Yep, it's actually done, but the page has been open in another. Let me bring that page over here. Alright, so the smart button is right here. So when I click this, I can show in the console. So the object not authorized. Oh, there's not authorized because I haven't logged in my MetaMask. But if I log in and I click that, it should show. So if I log in here, this is my MetaMask. So I have to first. That's why I say this is a provider. So you have to log in this. This will give you a sign object. And you can sign. Okay. So now I have that. So now watch this. If I click, it will actually get a provider. You can see here, I'll confirm the transaction, it will sign. And if you go under your console, you should now see here. See that? So this was the previous one, but after I sign in, I get one smiles counter. You can see it's mined already, and then now we have 2 smile count because I clicked 2 times. That's it. That's how we call our function. Thank you guys. Next video I'll show you more about how to publish. And so basically we have created our app here. We have completed the entire app, how to call, deploy in a really test environment and call a function. Join me. Please subscribe, comments, and give me any suggestions to improve. Thank you. Bye.